Hello, everyone. This is Near Philippines, and we're here with Near Hispano with Christian, and we're going to talk about Burrito Battle, a NFT game on Near. So, Christian, thanks for your time with us.
Really, thanks to get invited here. I'm here to I think start collaborating as communities as near. Today we're going to talk about Burrito Battle, but we are working in Latam to grow the application ecosystem on near too, right?
Yeah, right. So, the question is, what is this game all about?
Okay. Well, this project called Burrito Battle is a NFT video game built on new protocol using Rust contract and built for the LATAM community. We have a team in Mexico that is building this project. All this project was built by people in the LATAM community and near Hispano and in CloudMex Analytics enterprise. So this project started as a fellowship program founding by Near University in Near Hispano. So the first or the main idea of this project was to teach other developers through this project. Uh, People can take the Burrito Battle project and imagine how they can build your own video games. And that's the main idea with the project start. But next of that, we take this project and start develop more features and get a roadmap of how this project can grow and be more usable for people. So in summary, I think Burrito Battle is the first donkey-based game on Near Protocol. It's a fight game where burritos or donkeys, a little donkeys in English, can and uh, fight with others, burritos, just with computer or with other people. It's a player versus environment game, but also it's a player versus player game. It's higher ended to see on-chain game. Most of the infrastructure of the code is building to be on-chain video game. We are not using uh, indexers or something like that to scale the application. All the game is built on the contract in Burrito Battle. Uh, we have a decentralized autonomous organization around the project, so people can decide how or what is the goals of the project, or what is the vision of this video game. And for the last is an action RPG 2D, an indie game. It's an indie game built by the Latin community. We currently have an MVP launched on mainnet. It's play.burritobattle.app, and we are in closing beta testing phase where through our Discord, we invite to community to participate and give us their feedback that what this video game should have, right?
Okay, so mainly this is for the Spanish-speaking community. Am I correct?
Yeah, sure.
So unless you speak Spanish, then you cannot enjoy this game to the full.
Well, the video game is also in two languages. It's in Spanish and it's in English too. But in our Discord, we speak all in English. All the questions are the answers in English. But we also give support to in Spanish for Latin community.
Okay. But Latam community is pretty big, so I guess that you're gonna have a lot of community members there. Okay. So yeah, I think without further delay, we can just jump into the demo. I think that you have touched on some of the questions that I was gonna ask. So we can probably do the demo if you don't mind.
Okay, do you want to start with the demo?
Yes, please.
Okay, all right. Okay. Well, we have three pieces here in the Burrito Battle game. The first is the landing page is burritobattle.app. And here's the landing page where we show all the features that Burrito Battle have as project built on Near. The gray button here is play game, where they redirect to the game directly. I have all the spaces for community. We have a Twitter with all the updates for the project, giveaways, and all the stuff that we are making in collaboration with others community in here. Also, we have YouTube where we upload videos, gameplays, We also have a trailer that I think it's very very cool. We can see what's the future that we are thinking of launch on this project.
Okay.
We have other spaces as Discord. In Discord, we have a really great community where we get giveaways, organized giveaways, gameplays. We have a beta testing close program, and the main of this is invite more communities to use the game. We are talking with South Korea near community, with near Filipinos community, near Hispano community, near Venezuela community, and we think this is the first video game developed on Latam, and this is amazing for us to invite people to a project built on Latin America. I think this is great. The other space is our GitHub. This project is open source. You can see all the projects building on this project, contracts and items, player versus environment, player versus player, the straw token contract to the economy, to the video game. So every contract is here, it's open source. Other people can enter to the GitHub and see what we are building on this project. And the last one, we have the Gitbook that is the documentation around this project. Stuff like what is Burrito Battle, what is the protocol, what are the NFTs, what kind of game modes we have here in the project, how to buy a burrito to start playing the game, how to buy straw tokens to start making an economy around this game. Stuff like our white paper, the history, the abstract, introduction, why donkeys. It's really funny because burritos are little donkeys in English, and it's like an iconic animal in the Mexican culture. But right now the donkeys are in risk of extinction. So we think that this game is a way to recover this cultural icon and put again in the popular scene. People start talking about donkeys again and say, wait, this animal is at risk of extinction. We are making some bad in Mexico if this happens, right? What is our mission, our vision, values, our Burrito DAO and Astro DAO, the current state, and very interesting, the future features that I want to launch with this project. We are talking or we are taking decision around what Burrito Battle should be, like metaverse, start making another video games around Burrito Battle, and become Burrito Battle in an ecosystem and not just a video game. It's very interesting if someone can to start here and read some about what we are launching on Burrito Battle. And continue on this landing page, we have the section of how to create your wallet. That is the first point on every DApp building on here. How can you get a straw token to get your first burrito and start playing the game? How to get burritos to start playing the game? And we have here the trailer if you want to see the first point of this video game in a video on YouTube. A little section about what kind of stuff can you do here in the video game. Fight with wild burritos as Pokemon battles or Pokemon Go battles. Incursions have a really big burrito as a mega burrito, and incursions, 10 people join with your burritos and start fighting with this mega burrito. And if you defeat this burrito, you get more straw tokens because it's a really big burrito with stats buffed. The silo, where you can mine and get new burritos to join battles. And our burrito team, and Alan, this is the lead project. My role here in the project as a lead teach. We have blockchain developers, Phaser developers to start building this video game, and also illustrator and animator, that is Ulysses, that design all the beautiful video game that we already have. The Play Now, the main features that I mentioned, the first donkey-based video game on Near Protocol, a player versus environment, player versus player, high-rated to be on-chain video game, and all the other features that we already mentioned. So why we don't start playing a little bit? Let me move to the game. We have two projects launched for this project. The first is the testnet version, testnet.burrito battle, but we also have a version of mainnet called play.burrito battle that have, and this is the main version. As mentioned before, we already are in the beta testing phase. So for this space, play.burrito battle comes up. We are looking the people that test the video game, go to our Discord and say, hey, I found a bug, or I would like to have this feature in the game. And we have the personal contact with people to listen to their community, right? So for this review, I'm gonna use the testnet version. So we're going to move to testnet. Oh, we are in here. We already have in a battle, so let me see if I can lose very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a turn battle. First, the other burrito attack, or I can use my shield to avoid attack, or I can use a heavy attack to give more damage to another burrito. And it's a turn battle with burritos, right? It's the way interesting of this break that all the stats, speed, attack, defense, are random when you mean the burrito. So you never know if you have a lot of defense or a little attack, or you have a great velocity to start attack the other burrito. So is the way to don't have invisible burritos. So I can use a shield here and wait if they are going to use a heavy attack or normal attack. And when you defeat these burritos, you get some true tokens to as a bounty for the server here. Okay, and this is how a battle succeeds, right? Let me open another window to see all the features of this game.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I think we need to complete this battle.
Okay.
I would like that right now. Okay, attack. The interesting way here is all these turns on all the decision that we are talking a video game. It's already be handled by a contract. We don't have a backend centralized or stuff like AWS backend or AWS server. All the decisions here are taken by a smart contract, and all the information gathering of the game is the storage on the smart contract. So all the video game is happened on chain. That's a very interesting way to build a video game. At this point, I lose and I get some true token. I lose an alive on this NFT. So go to the main menu. This is the application. This is the video game Burrito Battle. At the first section, you can see the silo where you can mint or create new NFTs, new burritos. We have a middle where we can explore the world into Burrito Battle and looking for a battle with wild burritos. And we had a bar where you select your NFTs and say, well, I want to fight with this burrito. So the first point is go to the silo. In the silo, you can do two steps. The first is buy store tokens. You can swap a near token to get aleatory or random quantify of stroke tokens. You can get since 1,000 stroke tokens to 10,000 stroke tokens, and this is randomly. You swap a near token to a stroke tokens, and this is a way you can take a stroke tokens right now. For testnet, we have a faucet. If you go to the Discord and say, hey, I want to try Burrito Battle, you are founding with stroke tokens on testnet to start using the video game, right? And at this point, you can create a new burrito using your stroke tokens and near tokens, and go to the barn to select your NFT. I already have an NFT, so I can take this NFT, select the NFT, or even level up this burrito. This is the level of the burrito, so I can have a 2-level burrito or level 3 burrito. This rise up your attack, your speed, your defense, and also you are recovering all the lives that you lose in the past. Here we have the statistics that's all already random. We have 9 of defense, 8 of speed, and 6 on attack. But you can a top or 10 in this stats. You can have 10 on attack, 10 on defense, 10 on speed. We see that this is a really high defense burrito, but have a mid attack and have a great speed. So maybe this is a great burrito to fight. Okay, with the burrito selected, I'm going to the main menu. I can go to the middle to explore the Burrito Battle world. So this is the space where you can explore the Burrito Battle system. It's like a 2D video game RPG. All the time here in the world, you can find wild burritos as Pokemon. I don't know if you are playing Pokemon before, but you can explore the world and see another sections here. You can find the silo, you can find the barn, and in the future you can find all the new stuff that we are working right now. We are working on a hospital, we are working on have lands here in Burrito Battle, we are working on have a I don't know how can say in English, it's a fortress. I think it's fortress. We can have a fortress to fight with other people here. So the world it's an open world to create more spaces where people can join and say, hey, I want to fight with you, or I want to go to recover my lives in a hospital, or any stuff here that we are working, right? Here I say that I find a wheel burrito and I have the option to run away or fight. Fight, enter to the another screen on the start of this on this review, where we fight with 2 burritos in the computer-based player-based environment, or you can run away. So we are going to run away, and we are gonna look for the Coliseo. I don't know where is the Coliseo. We're here. In this testnet based, we already have problems with Firefox. If you are using Firefox, maybe you're gonna find this black sections like this. But if you are using another browser, we are not having any uses about that. But in this testnet version, we are having these problems here. So another way, we find another wild burrito. You can run away, you can fight, you can run away too. So let me go to the documentation here. In the docs, we have a space to see the game mode here, the incursions. The incursion is in the desert. So the idea of this incursion is people can join to these spaces, up to 10 people. 10 people can join and start battle with this mega burrito. I can find the Coliseo because I'm already using Firefox and I don't know where is my passphrase for this account in testnet. So we need to use Firefox right now. With this mega burrito, all the people start fighting with the same mega burrito, and if you defeat the burrito, you get rewards around defeat this burrito. In the city games modes, you can find another stuff like the merchant. It's the burrito that's by you stroke tokens, the silo, and the bar. Right? up here, I don't know if you have some questions about the project.
Not so far, but pretty elaborate design of the game. Pretty complex.
Great, thanks.
Yeah.
So let me see what I can see. Or you can get disconnect here. You can use your wallet. We have two options here. The first and the main, as this project is building to be all on chain, we have all the actions in the game is a transaction. So we have two ways to start playing the Burrito Battle game. The first is connect your wallet, and as a function call, you can enter here and connect your wallet. But this is another way to connect to the battle, but all the actions or decision into the game runs a transaction, and you need to accept or avoid the transaction. But if you use a full access option with your wallet, you are not gonna send you transactions. All the game is gonna happen with any issues, right? And so we have these two options to connect to the game, and we can start playing with Burrito Battle. As I mentioned before, this is the testnet version. We already have a mainnet version that is play Burrito Battle that app. So if people can't start using the game, you can start making community in Discord, send a message, say, hey, I want to try Burrito Battle. We are giving giveaways to give burritos on mainnet, to give straw tokens on mainnet. So if anyone are interested to participate, our Discord is here, and we are here to support all people that have questions or doubts around the project.
Okay. So you've just mentioned that they just have to reach out to you on Discord, correct? Is there any other platform that they can reach you at?
Discord is more people to people. You can send a message, we answer the message, we can start making community. But we also have the Twitter. We upload all the updates, all the giveaways, all the stuff that we are making on Burrito Battle are already in Twitter. We are also organizing a giveaway to give these skins burritos called God's Burritos. So this is some mechanics that we are launching in the future.
Oh, nice.
And
Greek gods.
Here in the Twitter, you can see all the collaboration that we are making with others near the community, and also maybe polls or stuffs here. Also, we have the DAO in AstroDAO, where you can join and say, hey, I would like to see these on this video game. You can make a proposal, and the developer team see that proposal and start working on the roadmap or start working on the future.
Yeah. So so far your collaborators have just been Spanish speaking. Has there been any collaborators outside the LATAM area?
Yeah, well, near Filipinas is the first collaboration with another near community, but we are talking with South Korea near community. So the idea with Burrito Battle is grow the project, take conversation with other communities, say this video game is launching on LATAM, and LATAM is already grow the developers community and launch this kind of the apps on Near. The idea of this Near is have more applications. I personally work with Near Education as Near Hispano community, training developers. So our goal is get more developers, and the developers launch application like this and grow the Near ecosystem. I think a big ecosystem on Near is good for everybody. If the community of Near grows, well, everybody is happy, I think.
Yeah. Win-win for everyone.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
Yeah. Okay. I'm always amazed at the community there in Near Hispano ever since last year, especially during the time of Claudio. He was,
Claudio Cosillo. Yeah, right. A big friend. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been very happy to have seen all the developments that you have down there, and we're looking forward to have more projects. And if you maybe we can do some round two whenever you have some updates on this on your roadmap, maybe 3 months down the road, to see some updates. And by that time, probably some of our community members may have already noticed the project by that time.
Yeah, it should be amazing. Yeah, right. Well, at this point, we have a week that we launched the beta testing phase. So I think a lot of changes are going to happen of this platform coming from the people that are using the video game. So I don't know if I can share you the Discord link to share with Near Filipinas community. It should be amazing.
Yeah, we'll put it on the show notes, and I'm going to ask you all your links to your platform, especially to Discord. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, amazing. Thanks,
Okay.
man.
So, any last words to our community members? Any call to action? Reminders?
Well, I would like to invite people to use this video game. It's a video game that's born from zero without investment or something like that. So it's an idea of 5 people that said, hey, why we don't launch a video game, and said, well, how can I build a video game? So the first step was learn how to build video games, and next how to build video games on Web3 with Near. So it's an adventure. Build this project was an adventure. So it's very interesting how can we create spaces or the apps like this, maybe to get fun or playing at the first step, but with the time the project was grows up and more community has interest on the video game. Is I think personally is a very good feeling. So I personally invite people to join to the project, to test the project. If you find a bug or you find something that you don't like, you can express that on Discord, and be sure that the developer team is going to read that proposal and start working on make the future or resolve the bug. So the call to action is invite all the community to start using the Burrito Battle game and grow the Near communities as before mentioned.
Okay. Thank you very much, Christian, and we would like to hear from you sooner or later on the further development of this game. And for now, that's it. Thanks for sharing your time with us.
Oh, thank you so much for the invitation. Thanks, man.